If you hate your job, you probably know this feeling. Customers, clients, even coworkers talking to you like you're nothing. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part is that you can't even defend yourself. You have to just take it because guess what? You've got bills to pay. Taking that over and over again, it does something to you, to your soul, to your self-worth. You start to feel small, powerless, like you have no options, just stuck being someone's doormat, day after day. But here's the truth. You don't have to live like this forever. There's a world where you don't have to take it anymore. You can take back your power. You just need to take that first step toward your exit plan. And in this video, I'll show you exactly what that is. Welcome back to It's Just Monday, the channel for anyone who feels trapped in a job they hate and is desperate to find a way out. Just so you know, I'm on this journey too. I've spent years in customer support jobs that completely drained me. And now I'm building my own exit plan and sharing what I learned along the way. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, burnt out, or deep down you just know you're built for something more, you're in the right place. So I want to start by talking about why you might still be stuck after all these years in a job you hate. And honestly, why I think I've been stuck for so long too. For me, I think I've been waiting for this one thing that would save me, that perfect opportunity, that one thing that would make leaving feel less risky. And that's a trap I think so many of us fall into. We think we need the entire plan before we can leave. The perfect side hustle, the perfect business idea, the perfect financial cushion. But when you're exhausted, overworked, and already drained from a job that makes you miserable, that pressure just keeps you frozen. It's like standing at the bottom of a mountain, staring up at the peak and saying, I can't climb that. Of course you can't. Not all at once. You climb it step by step. And your escape from a job you hate works the exact same way. You don't need the whole map today. You just need to know your first step. So what's the first step toward your exit plan? It's not quitting your job tomorrow. It's not jumping into some random side hustle hoping it'll save you. The first step is smaller, but way more powerful than that. It's deciding you're done waiting for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect idea to show up. Because here's the truth. Perfect never comes. And if you wait for it, 5 years from now, you'll still be stuck in the same place, just more drained and more defeated. So start with that decision, right here, right now. That is, this version of your life isn't going to be permanent. Once you make that decision, that's when the real work begins. Because now, instead of asking, can I really leave? You start asking, how do I leave? And that's where the clarity comes in. Here's how to find it. Grab a notebook or open the notes app on your phone and write down 3 things: your strengths, your interests, your non-negotiables. Your strengths. What are you naturally good at? Not just what your job recognizes, I mean the real stuff. Maybe you're great at calming people down, organizing chaos, writing, fixing things, or coming up with ideas. Your interests. What do you actually enjoy? Not what you're told you should like. What actually lights you up? It doesn't matter if it seems small or random. Write it down anyway. Your non-negotiables. What are you done with? For me, it's dealing with condescending customers. That's a line in the sand. For you, maybe it's long commutes, toxic coworkers, or sitting in endless meetings. That's it. Strengths, interests, non-negotiables. It might not sound like much, but that list, that's your foundation. Because until you know yourself, you'll keep jumping from one bad job to another. And that's not escaping. That's just relocating the cage. Okay, so now you've got your list. You've written down your strengths, your interests, and what you're absolutely done with. So what do you do with it? Here's where most people stop. They make the list and think, well, that was nice. But the real change happens when you use it. Look at that list and start connecting the dots. Ask yourself, is there a way I can use one of my strengths in a different setting? Could I turn one of these interests into a small online project or side hustle? What would it look like to build a life that avoids my non-negotiables completely? For example, let's say you wrote down you're great at organizing and calming people down, but you're done dealing with rude customers. That might mean you do great helping people behind the scenes instead of on the front line. Maybe in admin support, virtual assistance, or even managing your own small service business. Or maybe you love creating, writing, design, photography, whatever it is, but your job never lets you use that part of yourself. That could be your first experiment. Start sharing your work online or offer one small freelance gig. It doesn't have to be huge, it just has to be real. Because once you take one small step, one action that uses your real strengths and interests, something shifts. You stop feeling like a victim of your job. You start to see yourself as someone building an escape plan, piece by piece. And that's when the power starts to come back. So don't overthink the next step. Just pick one thing from your list that stands out and explore it. And don't worry, you're not committing to a lifelong career change right now. You're just testing what fits. Because clarity doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. You know what I've realized after all these years of feeling stuck? You don't need to have it all figured out to start changing your life. You just need to take one small, intentional step in the right direction. When you're stuck in a job that drains you, it's easy to forget that you still have power. You can still make choices, even tiny ones, that start to build your way out. Maybe that means spending 20 minutes tonight brainstorming what kind of work actually excites you. Maybe it's researching one way to make a little money online. Or maybe it's just deciding, finally, that you're done letting other people decide your worth. That's the moment everything changes. Because once you stop waiting for permission and start taking ownership, even in the smallest way, you're no longer stuck. You're moving. You're building your exit plan one step at a time. So if you've been feeling powerless lately, just know this. You're not powerless. You're just paused. And it's time to hit play again. If this message hit home for you, make sure you subscribe because this is exactly what this channel is about. Helping you take back your power, find your way out of work that drains you, and start building a life that actually feels like yours again. You deserve more than just surviving your work week. You deserve to build something you're proud of.